Hi folks, Tom here. A fully loaded greenhouse. You can barely walk through it for the winter. For some reason, plants seem to enjoy the winter in this greenhouse a lot more than they do when it's warm outside and half of them are outside. I guess it's because the humidity stays constant much more than normal, and they're doing really well. So I'm going to give you a quick walkthrough of a very packed greenhouse. Sorry it's been a while since I made a video. Been very busy. Talk to you soon. So as you can see, there's barely a pathway on this side, and on the other side there is no pathway. Look at the philodendrons down here. I love Summer Glory's new chocolate colored leaves, and then of course orange marmalade next to it. Isn't that great? And Summer Glory looks a little bit, it looks like a cross between Gloriosum and something else, but it's beautiful. Look at this Congo Rojo. It's stupid big. It's huge now. I mean, plants are going crazy. The African violets are starting to really load up with flowers now. They love being closed up. Monstera has put out new leaves. Isn't that pretty? And then this side is like a higher white side. Look at all that white. And it just put out a new leaf on this side. Isn't that pretty? And I love the new leaf on Blizzard here. It's gorgeous, isn't it? It's like variegation corner over here. People buy these calatheas. This is Stella. It's supposed to be easier to keep than Fusion, but I'm gonna tell you right now, they're both a major pain in the ass. Avoid them if you don't want to deal with upkeep. We put KK gel on these nodes, and look at what happened. The Varicosum is putting out like 3 different leaves at one time. That's a big Varicosum too. Same thing over here with Black Majesty. Look at the new leaves on it. It's gorgeous, isn't it? I'm gonna have to put some on some of these to see what happens. Oh my God, there's so much stuff. Look at all the new flower buds on all the Christmas cactuses. They're gonna be perfect for Christmas this year. And then of course my favorite, the Apicias, and they're just blooming their heads off. Look at the pinks and reds. This one, oh look, this is the first time I've gotten one on Star of Bethlehem. It's pink yellowish, pink white. Isn't that pretty? I can't even walk down through here, as at the end of this I have all the big plants sitting on the floor, so I have to reach through on the back side of the African violets. Look at how pretty those are. But I've got a little bit of everything. Look at the Jose Buenos coloring up, so pretty. And the orchids are spiking, so they're going to be blooming soon. They only seem to do that when I close this greenhouse up in the wintertime. Like a good example is this basket here. Look at all the new, see that? That's a new orchid spike. There's one right here. There's one right there. This thing loads up with orchid spikes every fall, and then they're beautiful for Christmas. And then of course I have put bromeliads everywhere. So I just thought it was cool to have like bromeliads. I planted these up in mesh, and they're doing their thing with the staghorn. This is gonna be gorgeous this year. I'm gonna have 2 or 3 blooms on this. I've got orchids getting ready to bloom everywhere. The Cattleyas always bloom in the winter. It's just a hot mess how much stuff I have here. Look at that tortum there. That was a tissue culture. I'm hoping that this back here actually makes it. It's putting out new leaves. We'll see. It's supposed to be a Varicosum that is actually variegated. And there's some new leaves coming on it, so we'll see what happens. And this right here was a Jose Bueno that literally had no roots on it. It was a tissue culture. It was a really small node, and I nursed it back in the house, and now look at it. Oh God. And Jose Bueno's here and Jose Bueno's there. There's a Brevamosa. I love that begonia. I had to have it. I had one in the house, but it got too dry in the winter for it. It didn't like it. Brevamosa needs a lot of look, this orchid's looking rough because it got a little too overwatered. It'll come back out, but look, it's going to bloom anyway. And I don't like Hoyas, but Hoyas seem to like me because they're just growing stupid everywhere. There's like 3 or 4 different Hoyas in here. So, and then of course I have the neon that hangs down from that basket. A lot of different Cattleyas here. Don't think I'll get any blooms this year off of any of them. They're new to me this year, but lots of different blue ones and Cerulleas. But look at that spike on that Vanda there. So the Vandas are eating it up. It'd be cool if I got some more spikes off of these guys too, but that one's gonna bloom, and it's a yellowish purple, so it's really pretty. This was just cutting the tricolor. This was just a cutting, and now it's filled the basket. I mean, you name it, I've got it. Very, very varied collection. This fern right here, if anybody knows what this fern is, please let me know. This was on one of the Vandas. It was a, look at that. It was just something that was in a Vanda pot, and I took it out of the pot, put it in its own thing, and now it's going stupid. So, don't know what kind it is though, but it's pretty. Literally a bunch of everything. I mean, I've got monsteras. I don't even know how to say their names, but they're there. These orchids. There's just all sorts of stuff. And then back through here. And then let's look over here. Look at that. That's Immaculata, full of blooms. Begonias here. I've got begonias down there. These are the pots that sit on the ground. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, guys. Literally everything everywhere. So I hope you're having a great week. It's Wednesday. Big changes for me starting next week, changing job locations. So see how that all goes. And I hope you have a great day. Take care.